How's it going, everybody? Today is a video walk around of this beautiful 2012 BMW 335i convertible. Super cool car. These are kind of hard to find nowadays in really good condition. It also has a little bit of a unique paint on it. So it's the mineral white metallic rather than the alpine white, if you can kind of see the shine there. So it stands out definitely a little bit more. It's got these really cool wheels on it. M Sport kit. It's pretty well loaded for a 3 Series. So we're going to do our walk around here, point out the good and the bad, give you guys a nice look overall. So why don't we start from the top here. Top's in really great condition. There's really no issues with it at all. It articulates totally fine. I can try to capture that towards the end of the video here. Seals are all good. There's no leaks. Car was just washed, and as you can tell, there's no moisture on the inside edges of the window or anything like that. Back window's in great shape. So that's awesome. And then coming down the driver's side here, overall the body is super straight and clean. No big dents or scratches. There are a couple of small door dings down here on the side skirt there. Nothing major. A little paint correction would probably solve that. Back wheel here does have a little bit of chunking out of the edge of it there. You know, that could probably be refinished and look a lot better than it does now. Rest of the door looks good. Got your side marker there. No issues with the quarter panel. Body lines are nice and straight. A little bit of curb rash again on this wheel here. Good set of tires though. Front and back, you've got Pirellis. Just coming around to the front bumper. You've got a few small like rock chip things. Pretty common though. I mean, it is a 10-year-old vehicle with 90,000 miles, so kind of to be expected to have a little bit of character here. It's got the dynamic headlights with the bright blue halos, which is super cool. A little bit of scuffing here on the bottom corner, this side of the bumper. But not a ton of scuffs along the bottom. A little bit there, of course, too, which is pretty standard. Getting a little too close to curbs, but you can't see it when you're standing just out front of the car. You have to look for that. The hood, there's nothing big blemish-wise on it, but, you know, just tiny little rock chips. Just the smallest stuff here. So nothing that's can't be paint corrected by any means. Headlights are nice and clear too. There's no fogging or oxidation to them, which is really nice to see for their age. Coming around the quarter panel now, you've got another small little tiny chip there. A little bit of curb rash on the edge of that wheel, but it's fairly light. Continuing on down the passenger side. Looks pretty great here overall. A couple little tiny chips there. Probably from people getting in and out, kicking that panel a little. Rear quarter looks great. Looks like there might have been a little bit of a scuff here at one point. The body itself is straight with it, but you can just kind of see the light remnants that there was maybe a little bit of a swipe here. Doesn't stand out much though. I mean, this is the first time I've actually noticed that since we've had it here in the showroom, so if that tells you anything. A little bit of curb rash here on the back wheel. So they all have a tiny bit to them, but one is worse than the rest. Really sweet looking wheels though, 19s. And then coming around the back bumper, you've got the LED tail lights, of course, being the LCI version of these cars. Dual exhaust. Rear bumper is pretty impeccable condition overall. And trunk lid. That's nice and clean. So exterior wise, pretty phenomenal for what it is. And then we're gonna hop into the interior now. So you've got black on black on the inside with this silver textured trim here. Pretty cool. M badge on the door sill, of course, because it's the M Sport. Seats themselves don't show a ton of wear. There's no rips or tears, just the standard, you know, a little bit on the bolsters. Hopping onto the inside. So you got your M Sport wheel. The continuation of the silver textured trim. Idrive Screen. That's super cool because a lot of 3 Series didn't actually come with the Idrive. That was a separate option. Most of them came with just the standard system down here, so that's a cool bonus. Paddle shifters, obviously. Everything works great in here. No stains or any issues on the headliner. Here's one to note. Cup holder works. Oh yeah. Those always break in these, so that's a cool feature that it works. And let's go ahead and give it a start here real quick. Start button, it's got a little bit of wear around the outside, just kind of the trim color peeling off, but again, that's pretty standard. One of the most used buttons in the car. And so you've got current mileage here, 90,000, 788, where you need some fuel. Red gauges are really cool. And then of course down here in your center console area, you've got the iDrive controller here, top button, e-brake, gear selector, a little bit of scratching right here. Center console all looks good. You've got aux cord in there as well. Passenger seat looks great. No issues there. And back seat, you've got that little bridge there with some extra storage. Back seats look great. No issues whatsoever. You can hear the engine running. Nice and smooth. Man, that sounds good. Classic N55. All right, and so that pretty much sums up the walk around here. Bear with me for a second while I try to position the phone so I can drop the top. I don't have a second filming partner here to help me out, so this is going to be kind of improvised here. And I don't edit these videos, so you get what you get. There we go. That should do. All right. That's a whole lot of roof to fit in that tiny little trunk. Quite the mechanism. Alright, so there we have it. Tops down, works great. Going back up. Sweet. There we have it. A nice detailed walk around of this beautiful 2012 BMW 335i convertible, brought to you by myself and Freeman Motor Company. Thanks for watching again. Like and subscribe for more.